Hi, this is Rajesh K from 2004 September campus batch. I've been here for almost like 7.5 years, and I'm happy to talk to you guys through this medium. The new guys coming over and taking over the next round of growth of Mindtree. Now I've been here as a campus mind, went through the training and then joined projects and grown up to the level of manager come an architect now. And I think I can give you some hints which should help you out in performing better in your career when you join the company. When we come from college, basically we are just equipped with all sorts of technical learnings and the practical lab equipment which we come up with. But once we join the company, there are certain additional skills that are expected from the engineers. Even though engineering is the core skill expected, there are additional skills that makes up the profession complete. So as a manager, few things I expect from the engineers who work on my projects would be first thing is the ownership. What I mean by ownership is if something is given to an engineer and he's asked to deliver with or without giving enough information on what he is supposed to do, the person who is scoring well on the ownership front, he basically takes all the initiatives required to get enough information on what has to be done and how it has to be done, irrespective of he knows it or he knows what to do, how to do, and all that stuff. He basically takes the lead of figuring out what needs to be done and how it needs to be done, and comes up with the final end product as expected in the given time. And the second thing would be commitment. What it means to be committed is basically the manager has given me some task. I have to finish this by so and so date. Once that agreement is done, like I agree to deliver some things by a specific date and time. Irrespective of what happens, I have to work 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, or whatever it takes. I have to learn a new technology. Irrespective of what it takes to do that, I consider that task is done as a pride. And if even if I happen to miss a day or so because of any reason, I'm not happy with the delay. That basically is commitment for an engineer. Something is agreed to be delivered, and it has to be delivered on time with the expected quality. And the third thing is communication. Communication is most of the time it is not perceived right. Most people think it is talking. It's about talking polished English or writing well written English and all that stuff. It's actually one more level up beyond that. So what exactly is communication? Communication is articulating and stating what needs to be communicated clearly, so that all the parties involved in a particular matter gets to know what they are supposed to be knowing. And it may be in terms of the good news, bad news, or whatever it is with respect to that. So it's very important to communicate things clearly so that all the parties are aware of what's happening, what are the risks involved, or whether I'm going to get things done early or something is going to be taking more time. It doesn't matter whether it is good news or bad news. Everything has to be communicated clearly. Fourth and topmost thing that is expected is out of a fresh engineer is his coding skills. These days, I'm sort of not happy with the quality of coding skills which people have when they join the company. At least for the this is very common in the training periods where we see people don't even know how to write a simple program. It's not a good feeling to know that somebody who graduated out of engineering for like 4 years or so and he does not know coding, and that too in 2011. So people who are envisioning to join the IT industry and start in the technical career path, because the coding is a very important skill and they need to be concentrating on that. So the attitude should be like, give me anything and I'll be able to code it. One thing is people are too much worried about the technology they use to code, like maybe Java or .NET, C++. It really doesn't matter. Programming is like a habit. Irrespective of whatever language it is, the thought process behind that remains the same. And languages and all are like syntax. You learn the alphabets and you are good to go. So programming as a thought process needs to be developed, and you guys need to work on that a lot. It's again not like a textual thing where you go read some books and you are good at programming. It involves a lot of practice, a lot of hands-on work to be done. So I would insist upon the fresh engineers working on their coding skills in the initial days, so to get to an extent where language doesn't matter. I can code in any language anytime, as long as some time is given for me to learn the syntaxes of that language. So 4 most important things I like to repeat. One is the ownership, commitment, communication, and coding. These 4 things, if these things are intact when you join a project right after training, or even if it is really good if you have all the skills when you are joining the company on the first day, I think it would take you a long way. It doesn't from there on. It doesn't take much to join the professional breed and be the top-notch engineers.